How's it going, YouTube? This is Clone Wars 22. Just letting you guys know that my new channel is open, my gaming channel. And I thought after using it about 3 or 4 times, I would share with you guys what I am using. I am using the Elgato Game Capture HD. Quite the little fella here. Really small, about the size of a deck of cards. But really, it does a really good job recording gameplay, and it's pretty nice. I would definitely recommend it over an HD PVR, especially because I use a Turtle Beach headset instead of other, just playing Xbox Live headset. I use Turtle Beaches, so you need HDMI cables to use those Turtle Beaches if you want to hear the sound through the headset, which is really clear, and it really does beat original, regular speakers. So you have the ear, kind of just you hear everything, especially with a game like Battlefield 3, because the sound is amazing on that game, and they've definitely done a really good job adding the sound quality and an RPG whizzing by your head or stray bullets going by your head, and it really does sound really fantastic. So with this, instead of an HD PVR, which uses composite cables, which really isn't HD, which is really weird because they announce it as the HD PVR, but it's not really using HD cables that are possible of producing HD quality. But this little sucker here uses HDMI cables, so it's pretty nice. So I can use my Turtle Beaches and still be able to, be the best I can be and hear things. I can hear footsteps coming behind me, so it might save me being assassinated in Battlefield 3 and getting my dog tag stolen. So this is a little guy here. He's not even a pound, the size of a deck of cards. So pretty cool. Let's get on to the box. I got here. I purchased this off of Amazon. It's $180. It's about the same as a HD PVR gaming edition or just a regular HD PVR. But the thing that kind of sucks is usually with something like this you would just pay, before it used to be you just pay $7.95 for shipping. But now they're adding tax, so instead of just $180, I paid shipping and handling plus sales tax, so that came out to be $201 or something like that. So it's kind of expensive. If you're willing to spend the money, I definitely recommend the Elgato, because you can use your Turtle Beaches, or if you enjoy using HDMI cables. And there's a lot to this little guy here. There's a lot less cables than the HD PVR. You only need, it comes with a, hold on. It comes with one HDMI cable, but you need a second. So you would plug this guy into the HDMI N, or let me think for a second. I think it's the HDMI N, or the other way around. And then this would plug into your Xbox, this cable here. And then the HDMI cable that's connected to your TV would go into the HDMI out. It's that or vice versa. I'm not exactly sure at the moment, so no comments about you got it totally wrong about which one where you plug it in. And then it also comes with this guy here that plugs into the into the USB port thing. Here you can plug it in here, and you just plug it in, and then this would go into your computer. So, and that's how it powers, because you don't need a power source. You don't need to plug it into the wall. You would just plug this into this, into the capture card and plug it into your computer. That's what turns it on. So if you want to record gameplay, you need to have this connected to your computer at all times, or you can't see if this is unplugged from your computer or your computer's turned off. You can't. You won't be able to see your TV, your picture through your TV, because it's powering the HDMI to go, the picture to travel through both cords between the device, and it won't record gameplay either, of course, if your computer's off. But obviously enough. You do need to have Windows 7. I had a laptop that had Windows 6, so of course it doesn't work. So I had to use another laptop which had Windows 7, and I had to download the software. And what you do is you just go to their website, the Elgato website, and you would download the software. And it takes, I think it took mine 5 minutes or something to download it, and I got the software. It's decent software. It's pretty simple to use. You just hit the record button, and you record your gameplay. One thing I've noticed is they have when you go to the settings, it's like on a scale of 0 to 10 of this quality, like picture of 720, or you want what kind of quality you want from a 720 pixel, like, you know. But if you go any higher, I'm right now at a 4 out of the 10, because if you go too high, it gets really laggy when you start recording, and when you watch your gameplay over again, the gameplay is extremely laggy. So that's probably not good to upload, and not really worth uploading, because who wants to watch a laggy gameplay? And so I'm at a 4 right now, and that's pretty decent quality. I only do 720. I don't do 1080, because usually anyone that does upload in 1080, it gets kind of laggy, because it's so much for your computer to process. It's a really high def picture, especially when you're at full screen in 1080p, because it's really laggy. It's not good. So you'll get the capture card. You'll get a quick start guide. They didn't have to use that. It's nothing. You just plug it in, and you have to go to the website and download the software. Not hard. You get USB cable, HDMI cable, and a PlayStation 3 adapter cable, or whatever. Right now it's saying that it only has 1080i supported resolutions, but supposedly, I guess there was something about they were going to have an update where the Elgato could do the 1080p. So what you get is the box. Yes, I showed you earlier in the video. And then the back, sides, pretty cool. Kind of a nice quality box. It's not a really cheesy, if you know what I mean, cardboard box. Normally cardboard boxes are not the greatest, but this is actually, it's pretty nice. So when you get it out of this little shell, you would open this up to see this, and then it's kind of like a little treasure chest. And then capture card, when I got it, it was wrapped up in here. Yeah, that's not really important, but like they said, it says quick start. You just go to www.gamecapture.com/download to download the software. And then I have no use for these. Oh yes, it also like it says, it comes with component cables. Like if you don't have, I think component cables or something. No, never mind. Sorry. You get this. Oh, these are component cables, I think. But I don't need that because I use HDMI, and this is for the PlayStation 3, and I don't need it either because it's PlayStation 3. I use Xbox 360. I am a Xbox 360 owner and play only Xbox 360. I don't have anything against PlayStation 3. I just personally like Xbox 360 better because of course, Halo, and there on my dresser, Halo Reach, Halo 4 coming out. There's good, definitely good, worthy Xbox exclusive games like Gears of War or something like that. But the box, back, not too much on the back of this little guy, and that just goes in the back. So the quality of the product, this is my first capture card. So I don't really know too much about capture cards. If you want to ask me some questions, I may know a few basics. But if I were you, I would say I never really thought about getting a Blackmagic, but those things are expensive, and usually I've heard that they have a green tint to their gameplay when they record. But other than that, yeah, if you guys like a Blackmagic, you can get a Blackmagic. But this is my little Blackmagic here. But seriously though, I wouldn't really, if you really want to get into recording gameplay and doing commentaries, if you have the money, spend it. Don't just buy a Roxio and then say, "Oh, I like commentating," and then I'm gonna buy a HDPVR. Man, I really like commentating. I'm gonna buy a Elgato. No, it's a wasted money. Because I was thinking about getting a Roxio, and then I was thinking, like, you know what? If I really like it and want to buy an Elgato, that's another wasted $70 to $100, depending on where you bought the Roxio game capture card. But if you seriously don't want to get too much into commentating, yeah, go ahead and buy a capture card, or I think it's called the Dazzle or something like that. But yeah, so this guy uses HDMI cables. It's really nice. I recommend only uploading in 720p because it takes up a lot less memory. And if you do usually I don't watch gameplay in 1080. I usually watch it in 720 due to the fact that sometimes with 1080 it gets real laggy. The frames skip a lot. So my opinion on the Elgato, it does a really good job. You don't want to, with that little quality bar from 0 to 10, I recommend staying between. Don't do 0 because then it gets really pixely. 1, I didn't even bother to try 1 because it would have been another like pixely kind of thing. So I recommend a 3 or 4 unless your computer is really, really like a hardcore processor. It can really process that. Then I recommend, a higher number. So on this product, on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, for me, I would say this thing is a 10 because it lets me, I'm able to use my Turtle Beaches because it uses HDMI, so I can plug my Turtle Beaches and have this plugged in. Another reason why it is a 10 out of 10 is because for example, like the HD PVR has a ton of just ridiculously unnecessary cables, there's so many cables to it that just kind of was a, don't get the HDPVR because everyone's complained about the HDPVR uses so many cables, and that's just more cables to keep track of, and you have to make sure everything is plugged in right, make sure you're not missing any cables or you're kind of screwed. Where this is just real simple. 2 HDMI cables, you already get an HDMI cable, so all you need is an HDMI cable, another one. Plug it into your laptop or computer, make sure it has Windows 7, and you should be good to go. It's real simple, so it's not, you can see here. Real easy, real simple. HDMI, that's for your composite or component cables, I believe. And then USB, and then your HDMI out. So, like I said, it's really, even a 2-year-old could do it. Anyone can do it. Quality of the picture quality is good. I'm probably repeating a lot of things over. So, I would say if you have $200 to spend, go to Amazon, buy this thing, or eBay, or whatever you can. And then also, new channels open. Check it out. I'll leave a link down below in the description. So please, if you could check that out, I would really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button wherever it's at on here. I haven't mastered pointing yet to the subscribe button. Somewhere in there, and then like wherever the like button is. Favorite. That'd be really cool if I could try to maybe help out some people decide what they want for a capture card. So, if you have any more questions, if I missed anything, please feel free to ask me in the comments or send me a message on my account, or just leave a question down below. I will try my absolute best, guys, to answer those questions ASAP. When I have time, I will go on my video, check everything, and I'm always checking my inbox to make sure that if there's any questions I can answer for you guys, I will answer them. So, check out my other channel. I have 3 videos uploaded, 2 Battlefield 3 commentaries, as well as 1 Battlefield Bad Company 2 commentary. So guys, this is another video for me uploading. I don't know why I just said that.